Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with Ian Hunter. I feel like I know you, Ian. I feel like I know you. I saw you play so often at the old Apollo Theatre in Glasgow. Do you remember those days?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Was there a back door?
There was a back door. I used to hang around outside and go, "Hey, Ian! Hey, Ian!"
It used to be... The first thing you did when you did a Scottish gig in those days was find out if there was a back door.
Yeah, no.
Because if they liked you, it was like, yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
And if they didn't like you...
Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
Back door.
Yeah, no, it was a great theatre to see a band in, though. The rock bands then were very raucous, very loud, very kind of... It was very rock and roll lifestyle. It doesn't seem the same now.
There was a guy there that ran that place, the Apollo, and... he used to give you statues. I've got one at home now. If you sold out the Apollo, you got this big, long statue of Apollo, I guess.
Right.
And he comes in with it, and he's got a bandage around his head.
Yeah.
And there's blood coming down. Apparently, they'd opened the doors a little late.
Oh,
and the doors were glass, and they used him as a battering ram.
Yeah, no, yes, that happens. That's called, you know...
Culture.
Yeah. Well, necessity is the mother of invention. You know, you have to get... It's cold outside.
And we invented everything.
Yeah. I saw Mott the Hoople there. What would that be? Must have been 72? 70? No, later.
It was after the Second World War, I know that.
Yeah. Man, and then you... Did you ever live in Cleveland? In Cleveland, Ohio? Because when you wrote Cleveland Rocks, I thought, well, you must have lived in Cleveland.
No, what happened was when Bowie came over and Mott the Hoople came over and Roxy... That genre, you know, that
Roxy music,
70s,
yeah, the big glam thing, yeah.
They didn't really like us on the coast much. When we went to Cleveland, that was the first time we sold a club out.
Right.
And it was the same for David, and it was the same for Roxy. And at the same time, Carson would be on, or Mike Douglas, and people like this, Merv Griffin.
Right.
And Cleveland was kind of like the Poland of America. You know?
They used to, yeah.
And I didn't like that, because we thought we were cool, and we thought the coolest place was Cleveland.
It is a cool place, yeah.
So I wrote a song, you know.
Cleveland does rock, and there's an interesting thing that glam rock was so kind of like the big shoes and the sparkly cape and all that, and yet it was Middle America that embraced it first.
It was weird.
Yeah.
But it worked, you know, and then the coast caught up later, you know.
Yeah. Do you still sing All the Young Dudes? Do you still sing that song?
Well, you know, it's a great song. I didn't get lumbered with something horrible that I've had around my neck for the last 30-odd years. Yeah, I'll still do it.
What about the rumour about you doing being the singer with the Doors? Did they ever ask you to do that? To take
in the 70s, yeah. I forget, it wasn't long after Jim Morrison died.
Yeah, he became unavailable, that's how we say it.
But then you look at Jim Morrison, you look at me, I think it's not going to work.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, it'd be all right. You put the big boots on.
I wasn't bad, but I wasn't in that league. You know,
I don't know. I think it'd be a lovely thing. Do you think rock's improved? Do you think it's better now than it was then?
No, I think it's a downward slope.
Really?
I loved Jerry Lee Lewis and Little Richard and
Chuck Berry. That was your music. They were your music.
Yeah.
Jerry Lee Lewis still crazy, I think, after all these years.
I would imagine. I didn't want. I've been offered to meet him a couple of times. I didn't want to go in there. You know?
It's a tricky business meeting your heroes, I think.
I like the message. I'm not too sure about the messenger, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, don't hate. Love the player, hate the game. Something like that. Did you ever meet Barry Manilow? Manilow covered one of your songs, you know?
I talked to him on the phone.
Right.
Yeah.
He's my mortal enemy, you know.
Why?
Well, we were both up for an Emmy last year, and he won it.
He did?
Yeah.
So much for the Emmys.
Yeah. Well, that's what I like to think, but apparently no. Apparently their popularity and credibility has increased on giving it to Manilow. Do you think Manilow did a good version of the song?
It was weird because people expected me to put it down. I didn't put it down. He modulated, you know.
What does that mean?
Change key.
All right, okay. Why didn't you just say change key then? You're just showing off.
You appear slightly more knowledgeable than I actually am.
I thought he modulated a bit at the Emmys, actually.
Why doesn't he modulate?
Yeah, why doesn't he modulate off and give us youngsters a chance? That's what I thought. So he changed key a lot. Is that good or bad or?
I don't know. I just listened to it and it was like, it's another neck of the woods. It's pop, you know.
Yeah.
So I was sitting on the tour bus, you know, just like I didn't know what to make of it. I mean, it made me a lot of money, so what am I going to do?
Yeah. Are you in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame yet?
No.
You're joking!
No.
This is an outrage!
Well, you ain't got
This is an outrage! I didn't... You wrote Cleveland Rocks. The thing is in Cleveland. You're not in it.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not in Cleveland, it's in New York.
Oh, well, what did I go to then? I went to...
No, you went to the right place, yeah.
Yeah.
But the people who run it...
Are in New York?
Yeah.
Well, I am outraged. I think we start now.
No.
There are upwards of 25 people watching this show right now. This is outrageous. I did not know that. We're going to fix that with all my power. Ian, it's a delight to meet you, and thank you so much for coming on the show, and thanks for the years and years and years of fantastic music. Ian Hunter, everybody. Good night. See you tomorrow. Good night.